So when I was younger, I unfortunately grew up in a household where there was infidelity. And I remember asking my mom to pass me some Oreos. And anything that I asked her was really hard for her. And occasionally she would turn to me with like this sick, psychotic look. And she would be like, go ask your dad to get the Filipino hoe to get them for you. At the time, I did not know what that was or who that was, but it didn't really matter because I just wanted my Oreos. So I did go to my dad and I said, Daddy, I asked mommy to get me some Oreos, and she told me to ask you to get the Filipino hoe to get them for me. Mind you, I'm in elementary school, I'm naive and don't know about anything, but I'm repeating exactly what was said to me. My dad gets mad, he storms out the house. I'm left confused, like, are they not trying to give me these cookies because they know I just eat the middle out and I throw the other part in the toilet? Like, I don't know. So a couple years later, I end up going to middle school and I meet this guy named Richard. Hey, Richard. And he's like writing like really fancy. I can't really explain it, but there's like, it's almost like an art to it. And I asked him, I said, where did you learn how to write like that? And he said, I don't know. I think it's just a Filipino thing. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, you're a Filipino hoe. And he was like, no, just Filipino. I said, trust me, you're a Filipino hoe. My mom told me all about you guys. Matter of fact, she said that you all would be able to get me some Oreos. Mind you, Richard's looking at me like, black people get on my nerves. And I'm looking at him like, you don't even know who you are as a person. You're a whole Filipino hoe and you don't even know it. So I go home and I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, you'll never guess who I met today. And she's like, who? And I'm like, I met a Filipino hoe. And she's like, you met who? I said, I met a Filipino hoe, remember? And she's like, Jamie, no. So she explains to me, one, what the culture or the race of Filipino is. Because me being naive and dumb back then, for some reason, I just thought it was just black and white and people just fell in two categories. I didn't know about all the other many races. But most importantly, she explained to me what a hoe was, which I also didn't know. But once I found out, I used the word very frequently. So if someone was like, such and such is trying to holler at you, he's a hoe. Or if they were like, did you see all that homework that Miss Williams gave us? That's some hoe shit. She didn't have to do that. Anyway, I go back and I apologize to Richard, and I just felt really bad. I really don't really know what the point of me sharing this is, but I just thought I would share it as always.